it's fucking good.
I'm gonna fucking just shut up.
You're not in here, Cody. You're not getting filmed, are you?
Don't even know how to swim, cunt.
You used to bodyboard, you fuckwit. That was so funny at Benny's party. I met that dude and they're like, do you surf? And I was like, I used to bodyboard. And my mate's like, I bodyboard. He's like, I just say I surf. And I was like, fuck yeah. And he started talking about bodyboarding. I was like, yes, cunt.
There's nothing wrong with bodyboarding.
I love it. Me and Joe used to get barreled at Sunshine all the time. Okay. There you go, bud. Got the mics on.
Getting paid to do some vids.
Oh, yeah. Joey, like, what are you doing? Anyway, what's going on, mate?
Enjoying life a lot more since I moved away from burps and that. Really enjoyed as it was, I actually enjoyed that area for a lot of reasons. Maybe because it was what I became accustomed to knowing so much. But I love living here and that's what was always the thing. But I knew there was going to be a compromise to doing that. Like, for instance, like, I reckon this place is going to eventually turn into that. But like,
100%.
But it was like literally, you know where I was. Like, I could leave my house. And it took me a few years before I nutted everything out. And was kind of, eventually I made friends with the guys at the fucking, his husband and wife at the bloody auto spare shop.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to being at Noosa, like for instance in Repco, all those guys knew I'd worked with one of the other guys, and then I was friends with all the other things, one of the sons, and they're like, oh, here you go, and they're like, oh, don't worry, Bob, I've got that for you. Yeah. And I always had that thing, whereas I'd go into like a place at Springfield or even down at Ipswich when we were, like, oh, how you going? Could I? And they'd be like, well, it's going to be fucking 20 years. And you'd be like, yeah, oh, you can help us out. And
you're
like,
from Noosa, aren't you? Look at you.
Yeah, and they'd just be like, oh, and then you'd walk in the shop as a nobody, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit. Not that it wasn't that you're a nobody, it would just piss you off that you're like trying to chat to them about something, and they're just like, yeah, and like, what do you want?
How funny is this? When I used to go up, when I was an apprentice, I was working for a company here, obviously, but we used to go up to Rockhampton, Gladstone, Mackay to do jobs. Like we had so many away jobs because the boss obviously made coin off it. Yeah. So I used to go away for like 3-4 weeks at a time. It was sick. We used to drive up there, like get on the piss every night, work 12-hour days, but like it was just good.
Yeah.
We'd go like to shopping centres and shit.
Yeah.
And you'd bump into someone and he'd be like, hey, yo, mate. And he's like, you're not from around here, are you? And you're like, how do you know that? You go, you're from Sunny Coast. And I'm like, I'm like, I'm from Sunshine Coast. No, but I'm like, how do you know that? He's like, I can just tell. And I'm like,
sucking on a bottle with a beer cap.
I'm like, how do you know that? But he's like, you're just not from around here. I'm like, I don't look any different to any of the people. I'm like, what? I said if I was wearing like what, Ariat jeans or something. Nah, I'd still tell you from the Sunny Coast.
It's because it's suntan.
You go to the beach and shit, don't you? I'm like, you got beaches around here? They're like, yeah, but with crocodiles. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. But I'm like, how do they know that? Like, you can just tell when someone's...
Oh, it's painful because it's like you'll go into a shop and you'll be chatting to them and they're like, oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do this. And you're like... Whereas back here, they knew I was working on a modified car.
Yeah, I know.
Or you'd be doing something with someone and they'd be like, oh, go speak to so-and-so and he'll help you suss that out.
I know what you're talking about too, because like obviously my old man was a mechanic in Noosa. So he's got me onto all these connections at Repco and all this shit. Like not connections, but like I'll walk in and I'll be like...
Yeah, they know who you are.
Trade price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll be like, oh, hey, you're old mate's son, fucking trade price.
Yeah.
But only certain people, obviously. But now I've got other mates, and one of my mates, Mrs. works there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I said, hey, how you going? Remember me? She's like, yeah. Like, you're a unit. You're a unit on the piss. I'm like, that's me. Yeah. And then she was like, I just went, I need to get some shit. I got shit for Taylor's car and my car. Yeah. Like service kits, and it was so dirt cheap. Yeah. She gave me, and she's like, there you go. And I'm like, oh, sick. And I love looking at a receipt, and it's like, retail, trade, and it's like, you look what you pay, and you're like, yeah, I got trade price. That's what I was going to ask you. So, what do you love about living here then, since you've moved back?
Because it allows me to do those things that I've always appreciated. So I like the fact is I can let my kids go do these things, do these certain things, and I can let Jade let her hair down from it. But Jade grew up out of town, so she never grew up how I did and how I expect things to be. Mm-hmm. So, like for me, it's like I do have to start getting in these things where it's like I can go for a walk down the beach or whatever like that. But I think that as well, it has these benefits, and these are woo-woo benefits, but not so much woo-woo benefits. So, like, you've heard of people called grounding, and they walk around barefoot and shit.
Yeah. Oh, no, I fucking believe in that shit, bro.
So with the blood cells and all of that shit there. So I believe going in the ocean's like going into a battery, because it's full of alcohols and acid and all of this salts and shit. And I think that if you can do that at least once a week with the sun, and I reckon you just get a better benefit for life.
I 100% agree on that. And like, no shit, if I'm hungover as shit,
Yeah.
better in summer, but I'll go.
You beg for sex like fucking...
No, I'll go to the beach and I'll just lay in the water. Like if it's a hot enough day, even a hot winter's day, like which is what, 22 degrees or something, you're just like laying in the water and you come out, lay on the beach for a bit, go back in the water. That's the ritual. I go to the beach, I'll lay down for like probably 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll get up, jump in the water, I'll swim around for like, yeah, and I'm feeling fucked. I'll be feeling fucked, and then lay around the water, body surf a few waves, like fucking get just fucking rolled around by waves, and then you go back out, lay on the beach for a bit, soak up the sun again, back in the water, back on the beach, lay down, believe it or not, and then go have a cold shower at the beach. What hangover? You know, but. Instead of sitting inside, like obviously sometimes you're that sick, but like I even make myself when I'm that sick go do something, because if you're laying in there that sick, you're gonna lay there and you're like, holy fuck, it's 5 o'clock.
Does he wake you up vomiting in the shower? No, Jade does.
I just pass out, really, eh? I'm like,
You pissed yourself lately? No.
I've never pissed myself.
I've done it recently twice now.
It's like, and I wasn't drunk.
Just a 5-minute nap on the couch. Just.
I tell you what, but when I was a kid, I profusely wetted the bed, man. I was so bad. My old man used to be like, because mum and dad split up, so you go to the old man's on the weekends. I'm like, I pissed the bed. And he'd be like, oh, again. Oh, awesome. He'd be like, fuck, I got no sheets left for you. That mattress is cooked.
Oh.
It looks worse than your dead nana's mattress, mate. I'm like, oh, fucking right.
Well, do you want to know about pissing on mattresses?
But hang on, and then I've grown up, and I was like, always worried, because I was so bad back then. I was like, am I going to piss bad? Now I'm fine, but I'll wake up, and if I have to piss real bad, I'll wake up. Like, I'll wake up and I'll go, oh, it's too cold to get out of bed. It's like this morning I laid there and I'm like, I drank too much water last night before I went to bed, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I really got to piss. I looked at the time anyway, and I was climbing Mount Coolum at 6, so I was like, it was 4:45, and I was like, fuck, I'll just get up. And I was like, oh, well, I'm up now, might as well get changed in my shorts.
I sit down, but that's the issue with the cold water on the tip.
I sit down and piss. I sit down and piss all the time.
That's all I do.
I'm in a minute. I sit down all the time, and I hear people going, oh, you sit down to piss, you're a fucking fat. Mate, as if I'm rolling out at 12 o'clock at night,
aiming,
half asleep, mate. I'll be pissing on the. I wouldn't even mean the toilet.
I've had a fan that oscillated.
Yeah. My cock be oscillating around the whole, and Taylor's like, "You're not even in the toilet. You're still in the bedroom." Dude, I just stand up on the bed and I'm just like, no, this is it. Just pissing on Taylor.
Actually, I got a good one. You ready for this? For some reason the toilet seat keeps getting put down by some particular individual in this house, in our ensuite.
Leo.
And I went into our bedroom. I was in the middle of the night, hung a piss or whatever. And I fucking went to go sit down and hang a piss. And fucking the next day, I sat down on the top of the toilet seat. What the fuck, do this?
Did
Get
you
back
start
up.
Pissing?
Fucking, no, I didn't start pissing. And I fucking flipped the seat up, went for a piss, came back the next day.
It's a shit
and someone put the seat down again, and there was a freckle mark on the seat.
I was about to say, was there a shit mark?
There's a freckle mark.
And then your balls in cock.
Yeah. So it was pretty wild.
Oh, fuck off. That is so good. At the end of
I don't need this, she said.
at the end of the day, kids, clean your dot, clean your freckle.
Oh, see, I'm a big showerer. I don't toilet paper. I'm a showerer.
Every shit you have a shower.
Yeah.
Every shit you have a shower.
Yeah. No, I try not to, but it's a bit of an issue. I believe it might be the chemicals on the TP.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I came to. Honestly, man, I went to the doctors a lot.
Oh, but it fucks your freckle up.
Oh, just irritated. It's always itchy. It's like you're sitting there and you're just like, fuck.
Have you got a hairy freckle?
Yeah, I guess so.
mine's cool.
But I don't know.
What's with
I don't know. No,
Rip and tear. Nothing love it, boys. Get into it. Rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
You're now on the podcast, mate. What are you doing? You're looking flashed up, you bastard. Anyway,
Even Snapchat's still a thing. I can't believe Snapchat's still a thing.
yeah, I just fucking tell Snapchats me every day. We've got a streak going.
Because she's still cheating on you, bro.
We've had a streak going for
Chicks
what,
that use
800
Snapchat
days?
cheat.
800 days or something.
800.
800 days. That's what I met her 800 days ago. That's disgusting, dude. Disgusting.
I want to get one of those.
And she added me. She met me, and she was like,
I do not.
"Oh, you're so sexy. You live on Sunshine Coast. I live in Brisbane. Where's your taco flavored kisses?"
When he added you, you clicked it and it went, and you could just hear heavy breathing. You're just like, who is this guy?
Welcome to Cody's Snapchat.
Just
It's like, that'd sound really good in the mic.
oh, it would do fucking. But where were we?
Imagine if you just filmed this for like the whole night. We're on the piss, and the camera just followed you around.
Well, you can actually. You ready for this? How good is this? You can actually get AI programs that apparently clean it up. So it'll remove like us getting up, walking around, and shit.
Oh, real?
It'll if like say you and me go it'll literally just.
So that just takes out the switch bitch's job, 100%.
No. It won't. I think.
Oh,
with the
but because it won't edit what you want in it. It'll just cut out your where you or like pausing and
yeah.
shit.
So for instance, like if you're like, yeah. You know, and then it'll
Would
literally,
it cut me out though if I hopped up and I was like explaining something though? If I like hopped
Probably
up?
not. I don't know, depending how it works. But yeah, but you've got to make. Then you can quickly go.
You'd
through
be
it.
able to like program it.
Yeah, but they reckon it saves like 4 hours worth of editing, and you can like get it down to an hour. So you probably just go through it, skim it, or what it does is I think it gives you checkpoints, and so you check all of the checkpoints, and then if they're mint, you just go, yep, let's go.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's getting pretty full on now.
Little question about the Chang Chong freezer. Why is it taped up?
Because I put something in it.
You done a Zane and you left a fish in there.
No, I've actually got something in the door, holding the door open. So I've taped it shut whilst it's open.
Oh yeah, sweet.
So it doesn't.
You contradicted itself.
So it's taped open. Yeah. So,
No, I wanted it open, but I also wanted it shut. So I had something keeping it open. Now I'm keeping it shut, but it's still open. But it's still shut.
it should be still open.
But it's still shut. But it's open.
Shut. No, it's shut now. It's meant to have something in it. It's meant to keep a gap in there. There's something in there to keep the because otherwise it'll I want
That to stop it from going mouldy and
yeah,
shit?
just getting the black mold, and then you have to fucking clean them out and then throw them out. And,
That's where I make the mistake every time, except for last time I come back from camping. With our King's fridge. Always just like pull everything out, put the fridge back in the garage,
yeah.
shut the lid down, and there might be a half fucking spilt Great Northern in there.
That's why I put mine in the freezer. It doesn't go bad.
So yeah, exactly. But I'm talking about the fridge. I'm not going to put that in the freezer. But Tal and I took it when I had the old Colorado. I took her up North Shore, and we camped the night. It was all well and good, and we had shit left in the fridge like dips and like brie.
Yep.
I probably had like 4 Great Northerns in there, a couple of glass bottle like cruisers or something.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck this. It started raining in the morning, and it was full high tide, like full high tide. And I was like, Tal was like, surely we're not going back yet. And I was like, oh, you don't understand you're underestimating the Colorado, aren't you?
I would.
Mate, it ate it up. I was overtaking the Rangers and their fucking Ivecos and shit.
That's because they're worried.
Oh, it even came in a unrealistic it came in a Japanese lager.
Came in a Japai lager.
I love those beers, eh?
Did you drink, Taylor?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
So how much did you say that mile was again?
That one there, I think it's about $500-$600.
Yeah, that's good.
It's respectable.
I don't need one that big at the moment, but the fucking one I got at the moment is so shit. It's the smallest Ryobi one.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
You've either got to get the big dog, or I had a medium dog originally,
Medium dog.
and that was my first one I had, and it was pretty good. It could have been the small dog at the time, but whatever it was meant.
What
But
did
yeah,
we see at Trade Tools today? There was one there for $1,500.
that's the go.
The Go, yeah. That
But
thing, it was fucking. It was 2 times the size of that.
Hey, bring
It
it,
had a
up.
ride-on
Or
deck
can
on
you
it.
bring it up for us, Taylor? Show him the motorbike that goes with.
What's it called?
Go.
It literally Go. It had a fucking
Go,
ride-on
yeah,
size
go,
deck
go
on it.
say Go Power Tools motorbike or bike, and they literally have a bike that runs on their battery systems.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. She's like, no.
Fuck, I should have had a shave before this, mate.
Or they didn't bring it to Australia. They probably didn't bring it fucking to Australia. There it is. Yep. There it is. Done. There you go. Looks like a fucking.
Oh, that's sort of cool.
Yeah, it looks like a
It's sort of set up like, it
Grom.
looks like a trike.
Looks like a Grom.
You know the trikes? The trikes have those sort of wheels and shit set up.
Yeah, an old Grom. Oh, she's locked it, so you're not allowed to touch it. Yes, that's it.
I want one of them. I want one of those, you know, you got the electric bikes and shit now.
Yeah,
The one that looks like an old school cruiser and has like the bench seat on it.
yeah.
I was like calling this morning and this bloke was sitting on there and he had one kid in front of him,
Yep.
2 kids behind him, then he had 4 kids on the fucking thing,
Where was
bro.
that? Bali? Or
Cool them. Yeah, I was in Bali this morning.
here? That's what I'm like. Come on.
Anyway, picked my passport up yesterday. We're on.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm starting with Bali, of course. Never been overseas, mate. No, I want to go to Bali.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't, just put it back. Yeah, no, it's bad acid.
Oh.
Things are putting. There's things in this shed that do bad things.
Bob looks at the camera. He's like, "We gotta stop. We gotta stop this podcast right now."
Siri, call
We've gone so off track from your questions, Gun. You haven't asked me a question in like half an hour. You got any more questions?
Well,
or-
you were asking me about something, and then we got from there, and then we turned from there to
This is
my
what's
freckle on the toilet.
oh yeah, this is what's good about podcasts. That's what happens. You get so sidetracked and you go, "Hang on,"
Um,
and then people like listen to you shit talking when you're getting sidetracked, and they're like laughing about it. And then you go, "Hang on." Then you start another topic, obviously, and then
Yeah.
so you're gonna do that now.
well, all right. So we'll get back into where my wheelhouse is, and that would be with
Not a my wheelhouse, kid.
It's in my wheelhouse. It's the UAP thing. A lot of people don't like the word UAP. Do you know what a UAP is?
I know what a WAP is.
What the fuck's a WAP?
Wet ass pussy.
Fucking hell. Well,
Well, I
hopefully,
don't know much about that, but
Hopefully
I've
you
heard they're cool.
hopefully UAPs have some. But unfortunately, no. It's just a fancy way of new UFO. It's a new UFO. They call them UAPs now, so they're trying to make it sound a little bit more fancy. And then they've got identities. But I saw a sick tattoo. So Little Mayo, you know Little Mayo, the little alien guy? He posted a video the other day, and it was a tattoo of the Earth wearing a G-string. and it says, the world ain't flat. And it had this big badonkadonk on it. It was good. I'm like going, I need that.
That is
I need
mint.
that.
Well, I get that tattooed on my leg.
He was getting a
I want to
tattoo.
get that on my leg in Bali.
The world ain't flat. It's a good way to bring up the argument.
So what's UAP stand for?
Unidentified,
Alien penis.
Oh, fuck. I've forgotten what it is now. Unidentified.
I want to Google it.
Yeah, look it up. I can't remember it now. It's an easy acronym, but it's a bit left of the.
I thought we got a leather jacket today, but then I looked at it and it wasn't a leather
Yeah,
jacket.
no, that's a leather jacket, brother.
No, well, I thought we caught one. It was like,
Unidentified anomalous phenomena.
It was like
phenomenon.
it looked like one of them, but you know, leather jackets like have a weird cutout stomach and then like the little weird thing at the top. That's what like a leather jacket. It could have been a leather jacket because I felt it and I'm like, that's a leather jacket. It was real like, felt like
Did he get permission before he felt it?
felt like a cow. I was like, oh yeah.
So what was it? Unidentified anomalous object? UAP.
No, phenomenon.
Unidentified anomalous. Anomalous phenomena.
Hey, did we say you could talk in the podcast?
Shush.
She's
Unidentified anomalous phenomenon. No, that's what it says. Unidentified anomalous.
Isn't your phone going to say it for you?
Oh, how do I do that?
You just do it this way. What does UAP? Oh, hang on. Oh, yuck. Ugh. Oh, where were you? Haven't you got your Google homepage? Oh, you've got an iPhone. Yuck, that's why it didn't talk to us. Yeah, yuck. Ugh.
I'll just bear with me, guys. I'll just download this. Just keep talking.
Your phone's going to shit itself. It's going to hate you. It's going to be like, whoa.
Next minute, Donald Trump's at the door. He's like, why are you trying to download something on your iPhone?
This is on an iOS provider, mate.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. That's disgusting. That's just disgusting download time.
But yeah, so that's my thing. Apparently they've retrieved they've received biological
I thought you were going to
entities.
say non-binary people.
Oh, they're aliens.
And they drive around in Priuses. That's what a UAP is.
No. But the craziest part was that it has been disclosed by head officials in space agencies. I'd have to pull this up, but I can verify it. Stated that there were 12 alien races living on this planet. He was the head of the space program for...
I can name 4. Taunton, Gympie, Morayfield, and Logan.
Logan. We're not going to do fucking hood lives with fucking
Spaniels.
Spaniard.
Welcome to Into the Hood with Spaniels, lad.
These fucking aliens. Ooh.
Tell you what, Bart, I watch every one of his videos. Every video that comes out, I'm onto it. I'll wait around on a Sunday after his video to come out.
It's funny, Jade said she's like, he's not getting good reviews for his kebabs. I'm like, it's a kebab food truck. What do you want?
That's what he said. He's like, I'm not starting it I don't give a fuck about your reviews. I don't give a fuck about what money comes in. Even though he would have made a fucking mitzer on the first night.
Oh, dude, that was good.
Because everyone was like, I want to try it. Because he's pretty fucking funny. How many followers does that kind of have?
He's pretty good.
I back him. He's
missus
real.
His missus ain't that bad.
He's real, bro. I back him because he's real. Like,
All right.
Spanning. He's got 683,000 followers on Instagram.
No, he'd have more than that.
I think on TikTok he has, and he's like, I don't even use TikTok, but he has like over 1 million.
Yeah, I was going to say. He ain't no fucking... Why am I having such bad mind blanks?
Because we need it. What other questions do you have, mate?
No, I need to answer this question. The brothers, the fucking...
Are you looking at me? Are you fucking looking at me?
The cunts are locked up. The fucking rape charges. What's his name?
They're locked up.
Yeah, partially. They're on house arrest.
What do they do?
Oh, mate, from fucking TikTok and shit. He blew up. He became the most famous person. Fucking, what's his name?
Mr. Beast.
No. He's cooler than that. He's the Mr. Bugatti guy. I've forgotten.
Fucks me.
You don't know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't, because you're not explaining it very well.
He's the fucking Matrix guy with the Bugatti. Oh,
The Matrix guy.
I can't remember his name. I've gone for a full mind blank. Excuse me, we're recording here. No, I'm joking.
Are you serious?
No, it actually won't pick up background noise. I've turned the background noise off.
Really?
Yeah. And
It's that so each mic won't pick up each other talking then?
no, it'll like someone whips out a grinder out the back there, or her just slamming that crank down. That,
Oh yeah. Goom, 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 goom.
why can't I remember his name?
Why you remember that? Oh fuck! I actually got a good question. What got you into fucking stand-up jet skiing?
Going out in the ocean
Love it.
and ripping around as free as a bird.
Yeah, but where'd you start?
Well,
Like, who got you in? Were you like, oh, you saw a video or something like that? Looks sick.
nah. My dad's mate, he used to have a Blaster 2 and a stand up, but then mum and dad they'd go down the beach and shit, and then they'd use the jet ski to get us over to the fucking frying pan. So we used to go to the frying pan when I was a little kid.
That's sick.
And so they'd go over there and then they'd be like, oh, just go take the blaster, man. And they'd be like, oh, and I was like 13 and shit. And I was be like ripping around on the blaster, doing circles and shit. And they're just like, oh, like you're just doing shit. It's good fun. And then when eventually he got a stand up and then he got his thing and then he wanted to swap between them when he went out for a ride because he was learning it and shit. And then, and so I'd take the other ski out and stuff and I'd just ride around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like even when we'd go, he even would walk from Nashos to A-Bay and then we'd bring the skis around
Fuck yeah.
and then ride the skis around at A-Bay all day and
Yeah,
then
man.
jump on and then ride them back and then...
Would you do that now?
Not in those, I wouldn't, but I've already said to one of the other boys I'd like to grab a big ski, take some fuel with us and do the run.
Because I even thought seeing you boys go from that boat ramp to the river mouth, is that not that far?
No, it takes like seconds.
Yeah, because I was going to say, that's a bit of a journey on one of those, isn't it?
It's a
Because you're like,
Nah, it's a journey when you're towing another jet ski.
oh yeah, like on the way back.
Like if there's something to do and there's a mission, it's a fucking mission.
Is
bro.
that bar like cruisy with like the waves and shit, or is it like what's the bank? Is it like as bad as Noosa?
No.
It obviously has a deeper channel through it.
In all honesty, I don't know why Noosa River... I know why Noosa River is because you've got a lot of sand areas for us to park up on. It's very Florida Keys-ish. Or everyone rocks up with their boats and shit and parks up on the sand. It has that definite go. But Maroochydore from the...
No, we'll just stop the podcast. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah,
Do you want to guest star in it or? Oh damn it.
So yeah, Maroochy River shits on Noosa. Shits on it. Hands down shits on it. And I love them both. And I like Nashos and everything.
Yeah.
But as it goes, if you're like, because you were there today and you're like, oh, it's still poo brown. It's crystal blue right now.
Well, that's because it's north
crystal-
facing, right?
Yeah, and so...
And it's hard, like the swell doesn't get in there.
And you
That's
got
why
that
they're
massive-
pumping sand so much, because the swell doesn't wrap around into Noosa as much.
Yeah,
Goes to the North Shore.
yeah. But that's the thing, is it's just... It's a lot bluer a lot more of the times. There's deep water, there's some good fishing spots, there's some good places to park up. It's a lot more accessible for people. Like, say, for instance, you guys want to go to the fry pan.
Yeah, so
And
many
you don't
different boat ramps and shit in different locations too.
Look at it this way. Like, if you wanted to go to the fry pan thing, you'd have to go across the bridge or you'd have to get a lift over with the boat, right? Whereas at Maroochydore has the exact same setup, right, near Pincushion, massive sandbanks you can set up. You can literally park there and walk over in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's fucking
Exact same thing.
so much better.
And then you can literally go, oh, fuck, we don't have any cheese. And say it happens. You can literally walk back to your car, run down to the IGA that's literally around the corner, and it's a fucking loaded IGA with like all of the cheeses, all the shit. Like, I know it's... but that,
Look.
it's one of those things.
Look, guys, we're not saying. Look, I'm from Noosa, right? So I'm not gonna say Maroochydore better because that's like saying New South Wales is better than Queensland. But he has a good point.
It as it goes on the fly, it's kind of a lot better, and the boat ramp's right there at the fucking river mouth. So if anything goes wrong, boom, boom, and you can go straight out that river mouth in the mornings. If you said to me you were going out in the sunshine, I'd probably go Majimba. If I was here, I'd go out from Majimba. Because I was out one day and I literally went, because I knew Zane and that were out, I literally went out to the beach and I could see the boys sitting out there. I was going to go, But literally, it's like it was twice the trip. You're better off just dropping in here, and you have to fucking figure out the river mouth because of whatever the mood the river mouth's in.
Yeah. Oh,
then
now,
all the-
now you got to watch out for the sand dredge. He's parked right in the guts.
And then you've got all the other people that are like, you can't overtake me.
So obviously, though, everyone was going around the dog beach
Yeah,
because it was too shallow to go straight through.
yeah,
Now, our mate's sitting there and he's pumped all the sand over the dog beach. So you got to go around him, which is fine. It's deep enough, but he's fucking takes up a lot. And obviously, they got their markers out, probably
Yeah.
6 meters either side. So you're like, the charters, you see him just sort of hugging next to the markers, like, oh. And then, like, once they're past there, but like, the bar looks all right now. But that's the main game, is to pump a massive channel.
yeah.
And the boys, I saw the boy. I didn't go into their tails, Gunner. I was going to go because the fucking flatties love it around there. Mm-hmm. I was plastic fishing one day, just getting flatty after flatty, like little ones. But I was like, fuck yeah, it's hell fun.
The Noosa River used to be crazy for flatties. It used to be, the river mouth used to be crazy for them, apparently.
I was telling the boys at work, the young apprentices, I was like, I used to go fish off that jetty at Harbour Town, the big one, where the bridge is near Australis.
Yep.
I used to catch flatty like that
Yep.
and pull them up, put them in a bag, go down to Davo's and try to get the fish of the week.
Yeah.
And I just have this
Remember catching a
flathead,
flatty that
just have this flathead tail, and I'll be riding the pushy.
Yeah.
Flathead tail over my head. Everyone's like, look at this guy.
Look, this cunt's right here.
I'm like, yeah, brah. Woo. I don't even think essays were a thing then. It was just more like
No, they were around. They were around when you were a kid. They actually started when you were a kid.
yeah, true that.
I thought you were one.
I was. Well, I still am.
There you go. Adidas pants.
I got
Gang,
TNs.
gang.
I got TNs.
Snap pants. They ain't pants unless
I think
they're
it's just
long.
changed a bit. Like the essay style's just changed a bit, hasn't it?
It's more about shorts.
And shitty tattoos.
Oh, no, that's not changed.
That's not changed. Nah, it's 100% not changed.
No, it's not changed at
It's
all.
not changed at all. Well, you must be an essay. Nah.
Yeah, gonna go get some tattoos soon. I'll look at getting some, I reckon. All right, let's wind this up so I don't have to fucking look over all this film.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
Later, bolt. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. 5 o'clock, holy dooly.
Oh.
How long are we going for? The switch bitch